Hello everyone, it's Scott and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. So as you can see, I've upgraded the Eldritch Guardian spawning area a little. I spawned two more Eldritch Guardians from the Voidlings and built two more spawners, or Wrath cages, and filled them um, with the imprinting crystals that had been printed with the souls of the uh, Eldritch Guardians. And so with that, I've basically tripled the amount of spawns that I can get every cycle. I got rid of the redstone. I did a little more research. The redstone clock is actually there to turn the uh, spawner off, so I was inadvertently making it slower by having it pulse with the redstone. And you can see that there's quite a lot of Eldritch spawns going on right now. So I added 4 of these grinders that are all pumping back into my ME system. I had to do a little bit of upgrades here. I started running out of channels, so I built another quantum ring back to the main ME system. Now what I found was that so these wrath cages take three separate types of essentia. Okay, now I can get in. So if I hold the fork, the demonic fork, we can see it takes Ira, Decidia, and Alienus. Well, I can't pump all three individually. I have to keep toggling valves if I was going to use pipes. Well, it turns out that you can use the Essentia provider that comes in through Atomic Energistics, and that is smart enough to pull Essentia out of the ME system, all three types in one block connection. So it gives a very clean look here up on top, and it's filling it all up with Essentia so it can spawn at the fastest rate possible. And so because of that, I now have 10 Eldritch Eyes. So this thing is probably spawning an Eldritch Eye every 5 minutes or so. So it's working out really, really well. And so with that, I think that my next task is to start working on the portal in the box. So if I let those guys go and head back up to the infusion system, let's check out what I need to do to finally move forward in Thaumcraft. So let's grab our quest book and check out under Thaumaturgy down here, Eldritch Dimension unlocks 1 quest. So I'm going to need Eldritch Eye 4 and Portal in the Box 1. So let's get all of our Eldritch Eyes out of the ME system. Let's take a look at the quest book. Good, checked in. Portal in the box. So the portal in the box is going to need some infusing. I'm going to need some void metal ingots as well as mirrored glass. I think I have the formula set up in the ME system. Okay, so void metal, I'm going to need 2. So that's going to drop seeds to create void seeds, then drop the void seeds to create the ingots. So I'm going to need that mirror. Alright, so let's grab the mirrored glass and start checking. What do I need in the middle? Right, okay, so let's start throwing that stuff into the piping system. And let's see if the yep, void metal is now done. So this is one of the more dangerous quests in the book. So let's take a look at the Thaumonomicon, and if we head back to Thaumic Horizons, Alright, so if we check out under X asterisk Thaumcraft, the bottom right, a portal to another world, here's where we see that we need a lot of Alienus. Iter, I don't know if I have, so I'll check that next, but it's definitely a very dangerous infusion process. So that's why I created 3 of these, 3 levels of candles, white tallow candles, which are going to give me a very strong ability to stop any kind of leakage that happens during the infusion process. So let's head back and look at our Essentia levels. So Iter, oh good, we have 1200. That's I'm not even sure what produces it. Let's check out Iter here. All right, so Ender Pearls, portals, safari nets, saddles. So I don't recall burning down Ender Pearls, but there may be something else that that generated it that I had kind of forgotten I threw in. Unless I did throw in an Ender Pearl, I could have at one point in order to get the first pieces of Alienus. But I'm definitely going to have enough to complete the portal in the box. Phew. So let's check out. So I think after I work on the portal, I'm going to try the chocolate cow recipes. So there's a couple steps I need to do here with the curative vat in order to actually infuse a cow with cocoa beans. So it's going to be a very interesting process, and it's also going to be quite a bit of combining. But I'm going to see if I can at least get the portal up and running before I think about working on other tasks. So we're winding down at the end of the Alienus, going into the runic matrix. Now it's going to start consuming items. Great. Yeah, I don't think anything got affected at all, thanks to all these candles. So, with that, I now have 1 portal in the box. Excellent. Alright, so checking out the quest book. Claim reward. And let me just quick flip the daytime so we can continue to work on the portal. Great. So let's switch. So doing a little research. So portal has to be placed on a 7x7 area over grass. And it's going to create. Oh man, let's clear these guys out. All right, you guys are not helping. And where's my dark glass? Right, dark glass here. So let's take the portal in the box, place it down here in the center, and let's head back a bit. And like that, we now have, ta-da, a Thaumcraft obelisk. So here we see the obelisk is being guarded by Crimson Clerics. And these guys are pretty cool. They're going to kind of ignore me. And you can see that they're summoning something out of the sinister node here in the middle. So what I'm going to do is uh, you can hear their chanting. So they are going to summon back up very shortly. So let me see if I can... I don't think I can actually capture them with the Safari net. Yeah, it won't let me. I didn't think so, but I have a feeling that the fork, the obelisk fork, may actually work. And for that, I created this little drop channel to basically see if I can trap one of them and get it to fall down the hole and, yeah, see if I can capture a soul in a Diablo's fork for later. So, if I get too close to the obelisk, it's supposed to set them off. Or not. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Can I scan them? Okay, so they're just kind of like normal mobs. The banner is kind of normal. The altar, node, obelisk, great. So I don't think they want me messing with... Oh, haha, bumped them out of the way. Alright. Come on, guy. Come on down. Nope. Okay, maybe I needed to... Yeah, there's some tricks with signs that make them look like solid blocks even when they're not, so mobs will tend to walk over them. Let's see if he will take the bait. Or not. There we go. Alright, so I've isolated him. Let's see if I can trap his soul. Awesome. Alright. Yep, there we go. Crimson Cleric imprinted crystal. Great. Great, great, great. Didn't actually do much else. I'm eventually going to need to clear all these guys out. I was hoping they were going to... let me give it a little bit of time and see if they summon any of their friends. Alright, so here we have the Crimson Knight. Okay, now they're getting a little more aggressive. Alright, good. Let me grab a couple more crystals. Take out this guy. See if I can get the knight to come over here. There we go. Good, bump him in. Okay. And dead. Good, so we've got another cleric, another Crimson Knight. Great, so I could probably take the other imprinted crystals out now. Do I even need... think I'm about ready to just slaughter the rest of these guys. There's no real reason to keep it at this. Oh, what is that? Empty the inventory. Crimson Cult leggings, pretty cool. Cult helm. Okay, that's what that was. So I guess when I killed him, he gave me, well, something. Weak blood shards. I seem to have picked those up somewhere. Crimson Cult banner. I'll check out later. Crimson Cult hood. All right. For some reason, they gave me a lot of armor pieces. Okay, I can dig that. Okay. Alright, so I'm back. I cleared out all the crimson clerics and soldiers. So what I need to do next is place 4 Eldritch Eyes into each side of this Eldritch altar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, do I need to tap this with a wand? I think I need to tap it with a wand. Alright, so click, click. I need a higher power wand here, so luckily I have my disposable crystalline wand, which has an extra 100 V above everything else. Alright, how do I activate this? Alright, I think that what I'm missing is the Crimson Rites. So that's something I'm not going to be able to do for a bit until I have additional Crimson Soldiers or Crimson Clerics dropping their books. So let's try summoning them with the Wrath Cages. So, not the smartest thing I did here, getting inside. Let me head back out. There we go. Alright, so to the enemy system, get those crystals. So I have 3 of the Crimson Clerics, 3 of the Crimson Knights. So let's go with the 3 of the Clerics. Cleric, Cleric, Cleric. And I believe I read that all I have to do is right-click this on the Wrath Cage again, if these guys will stop just killing me. Alright, right-click. Yes, so that's swapped out. So now we see that there's... Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. Okay, let me get out of here. Alright, so that swapped out the Eldritch Guardians. It's going to start generating robes. And eventually, as a rare drop, I'm told it should drop the Crimson Rites. So let's just put everything back in the ME system and move on to our next project. Alright, so I'm back at my curative vat. And what I wanted to do next was make the chocolate cow, because that's one of the items that I need for completing the for the hoarding quest down there at the very end of the quest book. So if we head here and we start the curative vat line in the Thaumonomicon. So this is going to teach us how we can basically capture creatures using a containment focus. So we're going to need to be able to capture critters into void jars, so that way we can start to infuse them. So let's start off right here, wand focus containment. So We're going to need 4 ambers. We're going to need a portable hole. Okay, so this is going to be a little more complicated. Earth, air, and entropy. Ender pearl and nether quartz. So, entropy, earth, air. Then let's grab 3 nether quartz. And 1 ender pearl. Alright, that should finish off the first enchantment. So let's grab the portable hole out. So what we're going to do is basically place the portable hole right back in and load this back up with 2 more iron bars. We're going to load this then up with 2 ambers and 2 ambers. Alright, so this is a little unfortunate because looks like the formula changed, so I'm going to need 2 cobwebs to complete this formula. That's unfortunate, but at least we... is that it? Nope, that's not it either. Okay, 2 ambers. Oh, missing 1 more amber here, that's why. Okay, let's try this again. And there we go. Okay, so I guess the formula was tweaked and the Thaumonomicon was never updated to reflect. Okay, either that or I'm just dumb because looking at this, it's white on yellow. I didn't even see its cobwebs. Alright, it looks like this finished. So let's grab the focus. Okay, so wand focus. So if let me check my key mapping here. Alright, so my problem was scepters cannot get focus placed on them. So if I just grab a generic wooden wand out of my inventory, hold down my wand focus key, I should be able to activate. So we see the containment focus has been consumed. The tip of the wand is now blue, so I'm going to put some jars into my inventory. And let's head down to the cow area and borrow a cow. So what should happen is if I just right click one of these guys, maybe I have to hold. Okay. And nice. Okay, so now I have 1 jarred cow. So let's head back up and look at what we need to do next in our cow infusion process. So if we head back and look at the next step, which is creature infusion, what we need to do is make a modified runic matrix, which means I need blood syringes, where blood syringes, basically I have to make a regular syringe and just extract some blood. So let's take care of that with some, see what we need to do to make a syringe, warded syringe. So empty syringe, no, warded syringe. Oh, here we are down here under blood alchemy. So what we'll need, a glass vial and an iron nugget. I don't know if that's the right. Here. Okay. Vial. Any iron. Let's grab some of this. Place it here. In theory, one worded syringe. Okay, that's not showing up in the NEI here, but okay, so can I grab 2 of them? Great. Now I need something to basically extract blood with. So let's try a pig. Great, 2 blood syringes. Let's head back up. Grab some the Salus Mundus. And I'm going to need another regular matrix. Okay, so let's head back to the crafting terminal. Regular matrix. There we go, 1 runic matrix. And place everything in for processing. Alright, so that should have completed. So now I have, from the infusion area, 1 modified runic matrix. So this is going to need to go up on top of the curative vat, like this. Then I'm going to need to place 4 arcane pedestals around the... here, let's just get this stuff out of the way. So what I'm going to need to do is basically place pedestals here. Here, 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 and here. And let's see what I need to do to start crafting the chocolate cow. So, creature infusion with the modified runic matrix. Operation is identical to an infusion altar, though ascension must be piped in. So, while Griven, okay, blah blah, and incarnation unlocked. Okay. So, next step, general infusions. So, yep, not really worried about this. So, on to cow infusions. I'll need 2 cocoa beans, 2 sugar, and a cow in the center. So let's see, let's place the cow in the middle by right-clicking with the jarred cow. Let's take cocoa beans, 17,000. Have I ever scanned this? Yes, okay. And then sugar. Well, okay. And 2 of that. Now here I was wondering if I can use one of my infusion providers. See, I made an extra Essentia provider in between episodes. So I was hoping that if I replace, so if I plug this in here and see if this goes online. Yep. Okay, so let's see if it's smart enough to know that I want to pull it out, pull all the essence out of the ME system. Oh, that's encouraging. Nope, not encouraging at all. Alright, let's grab another cow. And back in the vat. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, no immediate explosion this time. Oh, it's actually absorbing the items. And... excellent. Kaboom. Wait a minute. No, that's not good. Okay, third time's a charm. There we go, finally. So I guess it just took a couple extra wards here. The candles, I layered them all around, above and below. And so let's jar this this cow. Okay, so now we should have a chocolate cow. Jarred chocolate cow. So let's find a new place to store him. I'll put him here on the end. So let me whip up a little storage facility. All right, and here's our little pen for our chocolate cow. So the concept is that let me crack this open by right-clicking with a wand. And so with this chocolate cow, I'm going to have an autonomous activator, which is going to be filled with a bucket. The bucket is going to right-click, and when available, it's going to extract a bucket of chocolate milk from that cow. Alright, and after waiting a very long time, I just got one chocolate milk bucket. So I'm going to need 500 of these to complete the quest. So this is just something I'm going to set and forget. Now, speaking of set and forget, over here, the gate has been spawning guardians, so I'm just going to kind of avoid that for now. The guys over here, the Crimson Order guys, have been just filling up my inventory with cult robes and armor and pieces, but more importantly, right here with the Crimson Rites, I have now completed my entrance to the Crimson Cult. So with that, that should open up under, finally, Eldritch, opening the eye. So I need a couple more pieces of the permutatio. I'm just going to do that really quick because I want to finish off the episode with that. 3, done. Opening the eye. Well, now I have a formula to make as many Eldritch Eyes as I want. Wonderful void seeds and ingots. So you were amazed the Crimson Cults is never Okay, and so once I place the eyes on the pedestal, the eye can be opened. So let's grab our scepter, head over, and let's slaughter those guardians that spawn down here. And with the wand, right-click the Eldritch Altar, and we have opened our Eldritch Portal. Excellent. So with that, I'm going to call this an episode. I think I made a lot of progress here, and things are looking, well, a little spooky. So if you could, please leave a comment or a like. Let me know how I'm doing, and I will see you next time on Agrarian Skies 2. Bye!